Hey guys, welcome to Property with C.
And S.
My name is Chantal.
And my name is Sean.
And we are back with our first video for this channel. So, as you may already know, there are many different ways to get into property. However, we're going to be explaining the four main ways which people tend to go for.
Those four ways are rent-to-rent, buy-to-let, rent-to-rent serviced accommodation, and deal sourcing. So rent-to-rent is where you rent a property from the landlord and then you rent out that property to tenants. And there are two ways for rent-to-rent. One is rent-to-rent single-let, which is when you rent out a property to one person or to just a family. And then rent-to-rent multi-let is when you rent out a property to multiple people. And an example of this is when you have a 6-bedroom house and you rent out each of those 6 rooms to university students or to professionals.
Buy-to-let is where you buy a property with a buy-to-let mortgage, in which you have to produce a 25% deposit. People who choose to get into buy-to-let usually have quite a lot of money, as opposed to those in rent-to-rent.
So rent-to-rent serviced accommodation has the same principles as rent-to-rent. So an example of serviced accommodation is Airbnbs. And the reason why people tend to go for rent-to-rent serviced accommodation is because it is a cheap way to get into property, just like rent-to-rent.
Deal sourcing is where you, as a property deal sourcer, provide deals for property investors. Property deal sources are basically the middlemen between the buyer and the seller. So you only have contact with the seller as well as you only having contact with the buyer. In order to be an exclusive deal sourcer, and by this I mean somebody which lots of property investors come for, you have to make sure that your property deals are in places which are of high demand, as well as being able to find properties below market value. So yeah guys, thank you for tuning in. That was just our 4 main ways of getting into property. So please, if you have any inquiries or want to know how to get into property within these strategies, please contact us down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah.
We'll see you in the next one.